What's good, team? Right now, I'm about to bring you guys another discussion topic today. And today's discussion topic is going to be talking about the Kaiju Engine and explaining exactly what the Kaiju Engine is and what it does. Because if you guys have been following the OCG like I have, the Kaiju Engine has been putting in a fuck ton of work in almost damn near every single meta deck in the OCG scene. And with that being said, I believe once Zodiac Beasts drop in the TCG over here, we're going to see the same trends. So as I always tell you guys, without further ado, let's begin. Starting out by saying, what is the Kaiju Engine? The Kaiju Engine is pretty much a one card engine that involves a lot of Kaiju monsters and this card right here, Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, for you guys who do not know, is a spell card that has the effect that says destroy as many monsters as possible on the field. Then special summon and attack position 2 Kaiju monsters with different names from your deck, one on each side, but they cannot change their battle positions, and you must attack if able. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Add 1 Kaiju monster from your deck to your hand. You can only activate 1 Interrupted Kaiju Slumber per turn. So essentially, it's a board wipe that gives you a +1 to the field, because as a lot of you guys already know, a lot of the Kaiju monsters have different attack power. So you blow up the field, put a Kaiju monster on your opponent's field that's going to be weak, of course. Put one on your field that's going to be stronger. And then you have those two battle out like a Godzilla scene. And essentially you get a free, it's pretty much a +1 in that sense, because you pretty much get to knock out your opponent's board, keep your big fat monster on the field, and then on your following turn you get to search your deck for a Kaiju monster. So in this case they make us something like a ABC Buster Dragon, Cyber Dragon Infinity, totally awesome. Get rid of it and continue your decks and no more combos. A lot of the decks in the OCG run this card. So essentially, the reason why this card is really great is because it does not target. It gives you a fuck ton of board presence, and it essentially is a +1. It blows up the board. It gives you a monster that's stronger than your opponent's monster, and it banishes itself out of the graveyard to add another card to your hand. So it tutors. It does 3 different things, which is insane. And I'm surprised a lot of players in the TCG has not caught on to this card. Maybe people tested and did not like it, or people just probably feel like it is not the right time to run it. Because in the OCG meta, Zodiac Beast is running rampant, and the deck can kind of spam a lot to the field, but I don't believe they have a lot of field protection. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below. So when you're blowing up their board, bring out the Kaijus, have them battle out, you're good. And the best thing about this card is never a dead draw, because this card and the engine you run it is never a dead draw. The Kaijus, you can always tribute them over your opponent's monsters to kill their engines. Like I said, ABC Buster Dragon, totally awesome. Cyber Dragon Infinity, anything that's locking you out, it's essentially really good. And then Interrupted Kaiju Summon is good against the rogue decks like Heroes, if they don't open up, totally awesome. Good against Barrier Statue, and much more. So yeah, this card is really good because it does not target, which is really hectic in today's meta, especially because I feel like decks like Spirals is going to be a future tier 1 deck, gives you that board presence, and it's essentially a +1. Now, here are some of the best Kaijus to use with the engine. Of course, we have our Gameciel Kaiju Sea Turtle, and all of these Kaijus have different effects, but you're going to want to use all of them for specific reasons. Gameciel is the most common Kaiju used in the meta today, because you special summon from your hand by attributing 1 monster. If your opponent controls a Kaiju monster, you special summon this card from your hand, and they pretty much just tribute over anything. 2200 attack. He's the main used Kaiju in the meta because he has the weakest attack. So once you get rid of your opponent's key card like an ABC Buster Dragon, totally awesome, etc., he's easy to run over. Then you have riding in the multi-dimensional Kaiju, which is really great because I saw him in a Monarch deck list in YGO organization, and the reason why that he was using right in the Monarch deck list over G Sakuri over here, because he's dark and he has a lot of synergy with cards like a Lord of Darkness, so you got to keep that in mind. So yeah, he's 2800 tag, 2500 defense, a little stronger than Gameciel. And then you have his G Sakura, the Star Destroying Kaiju. He's just a 3300 basic. Usually when you're running this engine, guys, you're gonna want to run the Gameciel and the G Sakura, because G Sakura's in the 3000s, and that 3000 attack is to get you there. But if you're running a dark base deck, of course, you want to run Radiant and Multi-Dimensional Kaiju to get this engine going. But G Sakura is the main one you want to use. Plus, not to mention, if you're running the ABC, Cyber Dragon deck, or just a Cyber Dragon deck in general, you can use G-Secure because you can pitch him with your star card to start your Cyber Dragon Affinity play. So he's really, really good for pitching, and he's machine, so that's always a plus for limited removal and etc. So, as a closing statement to this video, guys, the Kaiju engine is a powerful engine that a lot of players in the TCG is not utilizing, and I personally believe it is something a lot of players in the TCG will be utilizing in the near future. So if you guys don't have Kaiju cards, I highly recommend picking it up. The Kaiju engine is ran all over their OCG in a multitude of decks, and it's just worth just having a playset of Interrupt the Kaiju Slumber, some Gameciel, some Raiden, some Jinsuriki, just playset of everything, just in case, because if this engine becomes really popular like I think it is, and if it follows the trend like an OCG, you guys are going to be able to make some easy money. Not to mention, you guys are going to be prepared for what's to come in the near future. So as I always say, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more competitive video content. And I want to stress the like button now because YouTube have a fucked up algorithm. And apparently, if we don't get a lot of likes on our videos are not going to get shown as much as they used to be. Which is why, if you guys haven't noticed, the channel growth has kind of slowed and my views have been going down. And that's all due to YouTube's new algorithm change. Pretty sure you guys have been hearing about it all over YouTube. So please hit that like button. Let's try to get 100 likes for this video. I will be thrilled if this video get 100 likes. So, like I tell you guys, if you're new to the channel, I would love for you to subscribe for more competitive video content. I upload 3 days a week. On Mondays, I do my general discussions like you're hearing here. On Wednesdays, I do my top 10. And this week, I have an amazing top 10 for you guys. It's going to be talking about the top 10 cards I personally feel like should be banned. So stay tuned for that. And on Fridays, I do my decks and archetypes explained. And I'm starting to do dual videos on Fridays as well. Dual videos with commentary specifically. So subscribe for more dual videos with commentary and decks explained. This is Chris from Team Innovation, and I am signing out. Peace, guys. Stay innovative. Deuces, and have a good day.